Hi guys!
Hi!
This is Tina Rose. She is my beautician, hairdresser, fabulous extraordinaire. And she just started a YouTube channel, so after this video, I want you guys to all go check it out. The same video will be posted on her channel.
The exact same video.
The exact same video. But you could go over there and subscribe and like it. That'd be helpful.
Please do.
Yes. And so for this video, she is going to do my makeup because she's thebomb.com. She is. She is. So she's going to do my makeup and walk you guys through it. So if you want to see this video, then just keep watching.
Okay, so Hope has already prepared her skin by cleansing and moisturizing, and now what I'm going to do is put on this Pore Refiner Primer. These are not my products, these are all Hope's products, so some of these I'm not too familiar with, but I can still talk about a little bit about what they do. You'll find products that say pore minimizer and things like that. You can minimize the appearance of pores, but actually like making your pores smaller, that's not something that's possible. The reason why pores can appear to be big in the first place is because there's oil and sebum and things like that in there, and it stretches it out. So when your skin is really cleansed good, that's what's going to make it your pores appear to be smaller. That's why if you have oily skin, usually you have bigger pores than somebody that has dry skin.
And that's me.
And me.
Oh, come on. Poreless. She doesn't have any pores, guys. None.
I spackled them before I got here. Put it this way. So I'm just going to go through here really quickly. And another thing, like pore fillers, they do just that. I mean, you're just giving an even surface of the skin to work with. There are some that claim to, like, oh yeah, over time, sorry if I startled you.
You're fine.
It's going to minimize your pores or whatever, but I don't know about that. I don't want to, start a big debate or controversy over the pores. I'm not a doctor, but I do know a little bit about skin and makeup.
She knows a lot, you guys. She's the one who gives me all my advice, and I started my channel before she did.
Yeah, I was pretty irritated about that. I wanted us to be starting at the very same time, but it's okay. Okay.
It's okay, because now all of them can go see you. Then they're going to like you more than me.
Never. Okay. So like I said, I'm not going to discuss...
And you can have a drink.
I'm not going to discuss the brands of all this stuff. I'm just going to kind of talk about what it is. I'm not doing a super smoky or dark eye. If I was, I would probably do the eyes first and then clean up any fallout. The amount of fallout that you have really is going to depend on how awesome your eyeshadow is. I mean, because as you know, some eyeshadows have a crap ton of fallout and nobody has time for that. Or there are tools that you can use, or put a little napkin under or whatever. Or if you got super duper skills and you just don't even have to worry about it, you can go ahead and do a super smoky eye after you've perfected your foundation. But most people make mistakes sometimes, especially if there's dark fallout. Okay, so we're doing the foundation first.
It's the L'Oreal Pro Matte.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can tell them about what it is.
Yeah, well, everybody who watches me, they know. That's what I talk about it a lot.
Okay.
It's a really good drugstore foundation.
Okay, so started with the foundation. I've been doing makeup professionally for about 10 years now, and just for fun for about 15. And one thing I used to do was put my concealer on before I would put my foundation on. I think a lot of people do that, but what you're doing, you're getting all your blemishes covered up and looking perfect, and then you go over with your foundation and you're basically just removing what you just did. And also the foundation itself is going to cover up a lot of the blemishes and even out the skin tone. So you want to get that on first and then decide, you know, where you need concealer after that. So we're also going to be using this concealer as her brightener here. Go ahead and look up for me. And for any of you makeup artists out there, aspiring or probably aspiring, if you don't know this yet, but if you're doing someone that has more mature skin, and they may have a little bit of creping underneath their eye, when you go and put concealer on there, it's going to just be like, hey, look at all the skin under my eyes. It looks crepey.
Do I have mature eyes?
No. You don't. Relax.
I feel like I got some creping.
No, you don't. I mean, the eyes look a little creepy, but you don't have creping under stop. Okay, so so you wouldn't want to go and apply it the same way like I'm doing for Hope right now, because it's just going to bring attention to all of that. What you want to do is make sure that it's really moisturized, because that's going to help fill in any wrinkles, things like that. But you want to take just a little bit of concealer and just go right under here. I'll do this side. Right under the lash line. Because on everybody, this skin right here is so thin, and you can see the blood vessels and things under there. It's just like red, even if you don't have dark circles. Just doing that little bit of concealer on that bottom lash line can totally brighten the eye. So like I said, if you're working with someone that has a little bit more mature skin, you know, don't bring that concealer all the way down like I did over on this side. Just do right underneath the lash line, and it really does make a big difference. And also do the top. A lot of people just do concealer on the bottom. I do it on the top too, because it evens out the skin tone, and it also works like a primer. Go ahead and close your eyes. And I'll go ahead and do. Another thing too with, go ahead and look down. You don't have to look up anymore. With pores, when you're applying makeup, I mean, some people use their fingers, and I'll use my fingers too if I'm in a rush. But when you use a brush, it really does make a difference, because the bristles actually get down in all the crevices and curves of your skin and pores and all that. So you can actually, like, if we see, you know, she's got a little bit of extra pore action going right here, I'm just going to take mine. I don't mean any offense.
Oh, I don't take any offense. They know about my pores.
But, I mean, if you can just, you know, take it and just dab that in there. I mean, it seems a little creepy, like you're kind of actually spackling, but, I mean, let's call it what it is. We're just pushing that concealer right up in there. And now we can't see those pores anymore.
Spackle.
Spackle it up. Okay, now when we go for covering up the blemishes, we've already got foundation on there. So now I'm really just, and this is, I also use this for a highlighter, so it's a little bit lighter than her skin tone. So I'm going to go over it with, what'd you just say?
I'm telling my kid to get out. She's making a ton of noises.
Okay, I thought you were
saying something about
I thought you were, no, I thought you just like were possessed or something.
Yeah, I'm doing my demon talk right now.
So I'm just tapping that on, like little bitty. And then we'll blend that out after that's been sitting there for just a minute. I like to use the lighter concealer for like brightening my under eye and contouring, things like that, or highlighting. And then for covering any kind of blemishes, get a concealer that's like my actual skin tone. But not everybody does that. And you don't have to. It's not an award show every day. Not everybody's trying to get their contour on.
I am.
Oh, I know. Hope comes in to get, stop it. Hope comes in to get her hair done. I'm like, girlfriend, it is 10 in the morning. Where are you going? I'm just dabbing, not like this, but on these, and then I'm just gonna blend those out a little bit with my finger.
That one's really bad.
Not
I picked.
for long. I know, I can see.
It's a bad habit. Don't pick your zits, guys, because then it takes 7 hours to cover them with concealer.
And when you do it, it can spread the bacteria that just...
It makes the zit. That's why the zit was this big.
Yeah, it's just gonna make it wider and wider, and...
You know I love to pop them.
Okay, so I'm going to go back under her eye here, because we've got a little bit of creasing where this concealer is. So I'm going to go ahead and set this before we go any further.
Yeah, it dries down quick.
Well, it's not that it's dried, it's still moving really easily. It just creased. You're making kind of a face. Just relax your eyes.
Big eyes. Is that...
You know what's the worst? You don't do this. I probably shouldn't even brought this up in case somebody that does this is watching, but like if I'm shampooing someone and the whole time they're just like... Or when
I
I'm
keep
doing
my eyes
someone's...
closed. I'm like,
for some
oh,
reason, I
yes,
don't...
girl, shampoo me.
She does. She does. I don't mind when you stare at me for some reason.
Oh, that's good.
But I used to do makeup full time, and like, look at me again. So I mean, we know each other, but imagine if Hope's a perfect stranger and I'm right here and she's looking at me like this. I wanted to be like, you know, I can see that you're looking at me.
You're in my personal space.
So yeah, shampooing and doing makeup. Some people just really want to
watch you
do it.
It's so creepy.
It is a little bit, but you know. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and set that. I'm gonna do this eye completely, then I'll go ahead and do the other one. So I'm actually starting with this accent corner here, going up into her crease. And I'm just going to get lighter and lighter as I go get closer to the tear duct. Don't open your eyes, please. Removing the excess off of that brush and then just kind of blending these two colors together a little bit. Okay, so the same thing is going to go with eyeshadow. I mean, the same rule applies to shadow that does like foundation. Anything that's light is going to make it stand out. So you wouldn't usually want to use like a glittery or a shimmery color for a crease color, because that's something that you want to be sunken in a little bit and not
enhance.
Yeah, so you're just maybe kind of just going backwards there. So on the inner half of her upper lid, we're doing this really light, pretty shimmery color. I'm just blending that to make a nice gradient. Like there. Getting the excess off, and then with a clean brush, just cleaning that up. Blending. Then I'm going to go with this brush. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not, but this kind of a sharper type of brush, and then just accentuate even more this crease here. So open your eye. I'm going to go ahead and put your eyeliner on now so I can do your eyebrows while that's drying. Ooh, it's hot in here. That's all right. Do you ever do false eyelashes?
No. No, because I suck at them.
Really?
Yeah.
Lion ash.
I do.
I was going to bring some. I'll have to teach you how to do it.
Can you teach me how to Dougie too?
We'll have to have China Rose teach you that. Just relax your eyes.
Dip brow?
Yeah.
Girl.
And this is a little bit dark for you, but I know what I'm doing, so don't even worry. Don't even worry. And this would be much better if she was freshly waxed, which I will be doing, what, tomorrow? Monday. So that'll make all the difference in the world, so please don't judge me. The lines would be much sharper if these were fresh brows.
This is a judge-free establishment.
Good, as it should be. Yeah, I think your channel's great. I look at all the comments on there, and these people are so nice. Some channels people are just straight up hateful. I'm like,
I know.
ooh.
I love all my subscribers.
Yeah, they're
so
awesome.
sweet.
I love them too. We're just going to give you a little extra arch here. I probably should have started on the other eye and talked through, but I didn't, so. So just fading lighter as we get closer to the inside of her brows. And then what we do when we're done is what the really important part is. I mean, you don't have to do it, but if you're really going all out with your makeup, you don't want to look super fly.
I'm getting blown up.
Do you need to check that?
I might, because it might be my work.
Look at that eyebrow. We're not even. Oh
I'm
my!
I'm on call, guys. You know how it goes.
Look at the camera just real quick. Look at the camera. Look at the eyebrow. We're not even done. Ooh la la, wee wee. Woo!
She got skills.
I've wanted to get my hands on these eyebrows for
She's
quite some time.
I'll
be shampooing her like.
Eyebrows.
So.
Can I do your eyebrows?
Would you like a complimentary eyebrow wax today and shaping and filling in?
Mine just grows so weird. I don't know how to ever follow like a natural shape. Like it's, and the funny part is everybody on my channel always says, "Oh, your eyebrows look so good," and I'm always like, "That ain't what Tina Rose thinks."
No, I don't. No. I don't think they look bad at all. I think you have great eyebrows. I mean, I wish I had eyebrows like yours. I'm trying to grow mine back. I'm taking this. I don't know what it's called. Some kind of like lash envy or something like that. Some kind of hormone. Is that your phone?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was my camera.
It's fine.
See, in an ideal world, I would be totally like over here.
What kind of brush do you use?
This is the Anastasia.
Oh, so it's like one that come with that. I think I ordered that. I think I just ordered that.
I don't think this one came with it. Is there?
No, I'm just meaning it's like it's meant for eyebrows, right?
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, so I mean, my eyebrows, I started arching my eyebrows when I was like 13. I was like, don't mess with your eyebrows. And I swear, out of all the times I never listened to my mom, that is like one of the times I really wish that I would have and just left my eyebrows alone, because now they won't go back.
From constant waxing.
Mm-hmm. So I like I said, I like to generally go lighter towards the bridge of the nose. Some people have it the same depth of color through the whole eyebrow, and then they have like a very sharp, like they have it circled or squared off. That is just one of my pet peeves. I mean, like it drives me crazy. And I know some people like that, and that's totally fine. I mean, it's a free world. People are entitled to their taste, but me personally, I'm not a fan of that. These brows right here, though, they're not even done yet. Okay, so I went in and got the main shape going with the dip brow. Now I'm going to go through with my Anastasia Powder Duo. Towards the tail, I'm going to do the darker color. And then on the middle, just going to gradually go lighter. And then that's when magic happens. I don't think we've ever talked about this part.
What part?
What you do when you're done getting your eyebrow just right. The finishing.
The concealer?
Yes, the concealer.
To sharpen it.
To sharpen it. Mm-hmm. And obviously, guys, this would look much more crisp and clean if the excess hair was removed. I'm not...
If I groom myself.
For the purpose of saving time, I went ahead and finished her eyebrows, and we had a little bit of technical difficulty. This is my first time using this camera. So we've done mascara,
Off camera,
finished her brows. I am going to put some demi lashes on her, but first I'm going to do this. I'm not going all the way in on her waterline. I'm just doing probably the outer half of it. So then what I'm going to do, and to fix your eyeliner on that side, I'm going to go right underneath her bottom lash line with the darkest color I used on her eyes. Go ahead and look up. This is such a funky angle, but it's okay. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
I had a blink. Okay. Then I'm going to clean that same brush off and pick up some of the lightest shimmer color. And do the inner corner. And that's just going to brighten her eyes up a little bit. I'm going to fix your eyeliner on the one side and then go ahead and close your eyes. Keep your eyes closed.
Don't you think the duo glue smells like some kind of weird fish?
Mm-hmm.
You ever smelled it?
Yes.
Why does it smell like weird fish?
I don't know. Chewy.
I just told you.
Close your eyes, close your eyes.
I know, I'm sorry. Oh, that's why I probably don't ever put on eyelashes, because that fishy scent. Can anyone recommend in the description, in the comment section, an eyelash glue that does not smell like weird fish?
You know, in some makeup, like, they actually use, like...
Stop!
Okay.
Stop! Oh.
I worked for Aveda for 10 years.
Yeah, she's not a stylist, and that stuff stinks.
A conversation that I frequently had with my guest or guests while I was doing makeup, if they say, why don't you have waterproof mascara? And I'd say, do you know what's in waterproof mascara?
Yikes.
Do you know what makes waterproof mascara waterproof?
Ooh, that's scary. Don't tell me. I don't want to know.
I won't.
And I don't
that can be you guys' homework assignment. Google that.
And I don't mean Aveda products stink. I just mean they smell. I don't like the smell of them. I used to walk into the salon like, I'm sorry. It's I'm entitled to my own personal sense that I like.
That is true.
I really like her salon smell now.
Okay, we're gonna let this sit for just a little bit. Hi, sweetheart.
Paparazzi again. That's the other thing. Every time I go to put those on, either my glue is too dry or not dry enough, and then I'm like,
yeah, you wanna let it sit. It says 30 seconds. Just let it sit for 30 seconds. Some people blow on it. If you were doing somebody's makeup, don't blow on the brush or blow on the eyelash glue. It's just unsanitary.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've done some unsanitary things during this video, but this is different. You look like a dang superstar, girl.
I feel like one.
You are one.
All my people watching are probably like,
My
wow,
word.
we've never heard her be this quiet ever. It's weird, isn't it? It's so relaxing getting your makeup done. I'm never the one to get mine done.
I would not know how it felt to get my makeup done.
I'm always doing it, and so now I'm like, man, come over every day.
No, I've had my makeup done before.
I haven't.
By coworkers. You've never had your makeup done before?
Mm-mm.
Get out.
I swear.
Well, thanks for letting me.
You're the first.
You look absolutely stunning.
Thank you.
And I'm not just saying that because I just did your makeup, but because it's true. We haven't even done any
nothing on my face yet.
Yeah, you look stunning. I just keep moving your head around because I like looking at those eyebrows.
I'm afraid.
Do you like your mommy's eyebrows? Good. What kind of eyelashes are these? I should have bent these a little bit before I put them on.
So just the Flores lashes. They're brand.
Sometimes the base of the lashes can be stiff, and you need to kind of roll them around a little bit or they'll stick up on the ends. It's really annoying. Keep your eyes closed.
Now what are we doing?
I'm just going to do just a little bit of contouring, nothing crazy, just subtle, easy peasy.
Wait, I got these. Big cheeks. Slice them in half. Give me a smile right now.
You're fine just where you are. Doesn't have to darken first.
My brush is nice.
This is like yours, Venus Cosmetics. You only like. It's yours now? Oh, it feels very nice.
Do you have any suggestions for contouring my face shape?
Well, I don't feel like there's anything specific that you need to like conceal or, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you need to do this. I mean, it's just personal preference. You know, raise those cheekbones a little bit. Did you say you have some highlighter somewhere?
I do. You want it?
Yeah.
And Braylon, my trusty little assistant.
Yeah.
Can you look at the Jaclyn Hill highlight palette?
What color is it?
It's the white one with the gold speckles.
Oh, I love it.
I know you want it. I got that palette.
What is one on the shelf?
It's in one of the drawers, babe. The drawer's closest to the bathroom.
I know.
Okay.
The one that smells like wine?
No, that's mommy's bathroom. I'm just kidding.
No, it's
I'm just
not.
kidding.
I haven't even had any wine today.
This one?
Yes, that's beautiful. I'm out. Relax. If it happens. It happens. It happens.
Do you want to use cards or can I show you?
We're recording it. Still stuff? Blue colors. Okay.
Just doing this all.
Don't even say it.
Well, about the kitchen and the hydrant and then. The kitchen and the music.
Oh, I love that song. The kitchen and the music.
I don't know how it really is. Bow and arrow, Kat Von D. Yeah,
I just wanted to see what I was looking at with you.
And it's super matte.
Open your mouth just a little bit. A little bit more. I am going over your line a little bit more than you usually do. Because I'm going to show you. It's Braylon right behind you. I hear something whispering. Open up a little bit. No, okay. Thanks for doing my first video with me.
I know.
I got my scaredy cat.
Well, first video is always the hardest.
I thought your first video was so cute. I was so proud of you. I was like, oh my god.
No, she really called me and said, after my first video, she goes, "What happened to your accent?"
I did.
Because I was so nervous. I was trying to be, you know,
Okay, close your eyes.
prim and
Not
proper.
so tight. Just
Okay.
try to relax.
This is like me with my neck when you're trying to wash my hair.
Yeah,
Relax your neck. No, I can't.
Okay, open your eye. There you go. Perfect. Look to your left. Make a little bit of cheek color on you. You look so dope.
Thank you.
You look like a dang baby angel.
Thank you.
Okay, I thought there was some.
Palette.
We have made a huge mess.
It's okay.
And by we, I mean I.
That's so funny. That's always the first color I reach for.
It's really pretty. I'm gonna do this super like barely there cheek color, and I'm gonna just kind of use it to marry the highlighter and the bronzer, your contour color. So we're just creating a gradient of heavenly smooches on your cheeks.
I got enough cheeks, that's for sure.
Wait, which one did I use? This
That
one?
one.
Okay. I'll wipe this off because I dipped it in that other one first and it has shimmer on it, and that is not what I want.
Is it showing up?
It's showing up just how I want it to be showing up.
I just never have used that color yet, so.
It's so light. I mean, it's just like a
Peach.
if your cheeks were naturally blushing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which is what I want. Yeah, that's a beautiful color on you. Okay, act like it's the first time that you're seeing your eyebrows.
Well, I haven't. Well, I did peek at my eyebrows, but she wasn't all the way done.
No, it wasn't all the way done.
She wasn't all the way done, and I'm letting you guys see my face. So this is how it turned out. I haven't looked yet. I'm so excited to look though, so I'm gonna look now. Oh my god, that is crazy!
Yay!
You're crazy good. Look at my eyes.
I love when she does that. I watch her
What?
videos and she's like,
That's called the stank eye.
stank eye / creepy baby doll eye.
Yeah.
With one broken eye. You know what I'm talking about?
My eyes look so good. You have to take a picture so I can put it on Instagram.
Okay.
Just the one.
You look beautiful.
It's like super natural, but then with like a boom eye.
Mm-hmm.
You know? You look so good. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
So that's Tina Rose, you guys. She's my friend for a long time, and I'm so excited that now she's got a channel. So
yay! Subscribe.
So go show her some YouTube love and subscribe to her channel, because I'm sure she's gonna be banging out a whole bunch of bad. We don't cuss on here, but bad butt videos. So thank you so much for watching. Go see her channel.
Bye, guys.
Bye.